Okay, so you can see here we have the intake manifold changed out. Still got to tighten that up. The 750 Holly 4150. We have the wonderfully cheap Amazon throttle bracket spring return. I have this little guy right here that came off the throttle body on the fuel injection so that I can utilize the stock fuel injection throttle cable. It kind of will curve up a little bit, but whatever, it'll work. Got that done. All this stuff is mounted solid, good to go. Ran the vacuum line for the power brakes. Replaced that pulley. So as you can see, we've got the correct pulley for the bottom side for a serpentine belt instead of that smooth one to run the back side of the belt. We also have to finish this fuel line right here, make a fuel line for that right there, and then obviously before I actually put fuel to the carburetor, we're going to need to turn the pump on and pump through the lines to clean out any shavings, rubber dust, anything from actually making the lines. There's one more line I got to make in the back on the fuel cell. It's a vent tube. I got to loop it and run it out the bottom of the floor. You guys can see that we have the wheels and tires off of it. Those are the and I don't know for sure what the hell these things are. I think they're pony wheels, but they have like brand new Nitto, what are those things called? NT 555s, which I have for sale on Marketplace, by the way, because we're not using that stuff. The front wheels, we bought a brand new set of, where are we at here? Brought a brand new set of, there they are. These are the Jegs SSR spikes. There's your 15x8s for the back. They're getting 28x9 slicks mounted to those. We haven't bought those yet, but the front ones are at the tire shop. I'll pick them up Monday after work with the skinnies on the front. Yeah, and there's the lug nuts and stuff for those. Some of the throttle cable junk stuff I gotta fiddle faddle with. Anyway, I found that the car did not have a thermostat in it. I'm going to put a thermostat back in it because that's ridiculous. I don't understand why you wouldn't have a thermostat in a car. It's amazing I drove this thing home probably 80-90 miles from Charlotte clear up here to Asheboro, and I didn't die. There's a lot of stuff I'm finding on this car that probably should have. And here's Misty's valve covers, the Cobra powered by Ford. She got 2 new cans of wrinkle paint. Okay, I got her a can of brake cleaner, carburetor cleaner to rinse them off. We're gonna take a wire wheel to them and knock off all the loose stuff and then rinse them off real good. And she's gonna repaint them, and then we'll take a sander or something to bring this back up to snuff. So they'll look pretty nice. And I think once I get the distributor back in it, I think she's gonna scrub up the engine block a little bit, and maybe we'll shoot some black on it. But we're getting pretty close. There's a lot of MSD wiring, fuel pump wiring, fan. I got to put some relays in it for the fuel pump and for the fan. But we're getting pretty close. I'd say within, I don't know, maybe about a month we'll have this old booger running. Should look pretty good, should run good. By the way, when I took the old chrome crappy valve covers off, lo and behold, look at that. Yeah, so those are crane I think they're crane energizers, but they've got a Ford Motorsport part number and a Ford logo on them. So they were probably a Ford Motorsport catalog part that was manufactured by Crane. So I think they're the crane energizer rollers. But anyway, when I had the intake off, I did verify that this is a roller motor, which is most likely the original engine for this car. So it does have a roller cam in it, hydraulic roller, excuse me. So anyway, there's the quick look, and hope to see y'all in the next video. Please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.